Welcome back, everyone, to a Saturday stream. We are back with Assassin's Creed today /tonight. We haven't played it in a couple weeks. Last time we were here, we slayed a Minotaur. It was a good 3.5 hour stream, I think. So we're jumping back into it. I personally haven't played since we were here last. So maybe you haven't missed anything. Before we get started, some housekeeping from the last stream. Quick big thank you to Connor Bates 2015 for the follow, Real Shamcast for the follow, G6 Panda and Lamb Poodle for the follow, Vita Goat 23 for the 100 bits, and Marty Mouse 33 for the follow. Appreciate everyone coming, stopping by. I think we might be able to hit 100 follows this stream, so we'll see. Thank you all for the continued support, rapid growth. If you haven't already joined the Discord, make sure you do that. There are several links to it down below in the description. There's the Discord banner and some images that'll bring you there. We're sort of continuing the conversation there, so make sure you join the Discord. And with that, let's jump into it.
There you are.
So we were gonna go do this one quest. Let's see where the background is again. I forget why we were doing this quest. In Gordon, Alexios came across grieving families who'd fallen victim to the followers of Ares. Anguished, they beseeched Alexios to avenge their dead. So we don't actually know where they are or who we're looking for. So we're going to some random spot in Messara, and we're gonna look around for people to see if anyone is being hooligans there. I'll make some fake accounts real quick. Probably shouldn't do that. I mean, followers doesn't mean anything unless it's true engagement. So unless you're gonna view with all of them every single time, then not worth it. What up, Kev? Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. Happy Saturday to you. So, I mean, we're pretty close to here, right? I thought we chose this quest primarily because our last quest brought us in this area. All right, not really. We're supposed to go to Zeus's playground, right? So let's shoot for that marker. Oh, this is not Witcher, right? We can teleport to any marker from any spot, right? I keep on getting them confused, where in Witcher you can only teleport to a travel location from another travel location, but in Assassin's Creed you can teleport to a travel location from anywhere. So, boom. We don't even need to make it up somewhere else. Yeah, we should do some Cult of Cosmo assassinations too. We're pretty close there, right? Oh wait, I thought this was Witcher. Nope, we're back to Assassin's Creed for Saturday. And tomorrow we're gonna do Pirates of the Caribbean. I'll be playing with Gerd Mundy and possibly another streamer. There are a couple of us who've been trying to play Pirates of the Caribbean together. This button's redeemed posture check. Thank you for that posture check. Yeah, that's true. I tend to I don't know. I crouch over, and then every 30 minutes I'll realize oh shoot, my shoulders are all cranked and stuff. I keep on pressing the buttons like it's for Witcher. I'm pressing B to jump, but that's to crouch in this game. I pre-ordered the new Assassin's Creed game, Valhalla, and it comes out in November, which I know it's gonna fly until then. So I've been wanting to try to get back into Assassin's Creed, play it a little bit more before it comes out, so that by the time it's out, I'm in the Assassin's Creed mode, you know. But we've still got to get through the Witcher storyline and both expansion packs before we get there. So plenty of games to play from now until Thanksgiving. Okay, but after I got back from the store, Sunday is my adulting day. You know what? We'll fit it around your schedule. Whatever works best for you, we'll get it done. Sunday is definitely the adulting day too. I got my meetings on Sundays. It's actually the streamer that I'm hoping to play with. That's what she was saying too. She was like, Sundays are the adulting days. So is the idea here that we're supposed to just like walk around and look for people who are terrorizing the people of this town, as the quest puts it? I mean, you'd think that'd be pretty easy to spot, but we'll see, I guess. Let me know if this volume of the game is any better. Actually, I think I should be able to do it here. All right. That was amazing. You're talking about the aerial view. That is a part of this game that's beautiful. Something I wish a lot of other games did too. These fast travel locations, how they give you like a full 360 of the area. It's super awesome. All right, so I guess we can head like there and hope we see some terrorizing there. In caves. Oh, it says caves. All right, let's see where the caves are. Alright, no caves on the map, so let's just walk around and see if we run into any caves, I guess. A part of this game that I do also really like is that it's like impossible to take fall damage. That's a big plus. Unlike Witcher, where I die every time there's like a ladder. And my beautiful Phobos horse skin. That and the way he crawled up the wall. Yeah, that's sort of like the idea behind Assassin's Creed, is he's this like super well-trained assassin who can do all these cool stuff. Okay, here's a person. Maybe helping her out?
Come help me!
Or just like tied up.
Come help me!
Is he covered in blood?
You've got to free me before those vultures peck my eyes out! Not to mention the wolves! I saw them in the book!
You called me Mystios. You must know my help comes at a price.
Dang, look at that awesome
you don't
armor
look like
I got
you're in
on.
much of a position to pay.
That's not
What?
physics.
Hear me out!
True.
The people who did this to me,
But he's
they took
magic.
everything I had and left me for dead!
That sounds like
They've got plenty of other
terrorizers, right?
treasures and trinkets at their hideouts
I'm
too.
hoping he can lead us to
Free
the people
me,
we're
and
looking
I'll tell
for.
you where to find them!
We'll do it.
Quick, Mystios! Untie me!
Hopefully he can tell us.
Malakis.
Alright, shoot, I don't at all remember the fighting controls. Alright, X to dodge, right button. I love these daggers, they're poisonous. So they take poison damage. Alright, easy, quick puppy death. Easy.
I'll make offerings thanking the gods.
You're alive and free.
Those Malakis took my only prized possession. They keep their spoils underwater in a cave just
alright,
west of
that's
here.
who we're looking for, right? They're in a cave.
Which one of the thugs took your amulet?
The leader, a burly man with a huge axe, wears it now. Take his head, and the amulet is yours to keep.
Who left you like this?
The followers of Ares. I joined
Alright,
them
good. That's what
thinking
we're
I
looking
could
for.
get rich,
The
quick,
followers of
but
Ares.
the sacrifices
Nice, so
and
this quest
murders.
led us right where we
got
need to go.
You've got to kill them all, Misty.
Let's go wipe out this
Let
gang.
the hunt begin.
Thank you, Mistios. Knowing that they are dead will help me sleep easier.
Where do the dogs come from? He was talking about vultures before. He was saying vultures, and then he was also like, in the wolves. Alright, so we're looking for a cave. Ah,
Here we are.
that looks like a cave. What is that? Like a king of vultures? Oh, that's inside the cave, huh? I'm so confident I'm not even going to save the game before we jump in here. That's how easy this is going to be. What if I could do it in stealth mode? Did he take his pants too? No, that's just called poverty. Alright, so far we are unnoticed. I don't see anyone. Should we just follow this blood? Oh wait, it was an underwater cave, right? Well, let's go over there. What is the entrance? Do I have to jump in that water? Okay, no, stop climbing on everything. What is that over there? I really want to get over there. Ooh. Okay, I think we're gonna... Oh, that's the entrance, huh? Is it? Let's find out. There we go, okay. So our objective is just to kill everyone? I mean, it's pretty simple, but let's go up here. Let's see if we can do it like in a stealth mode. With minimal people seeing us. Wow, that's a big statue. Oh, I didn't even kill him! Okay, well that wasn't very stealthy. Usually that takes him out. Alright, well we just alerted everyone that we're here. Okay, he's not very happy. Sorry. Alright, let's do this cool move. Big combo. So much for stealth. Alright, there's a prisoner in there. Maybe the amulet is over here. Free this person. There's one. Is this cage just empty? Oh no, there's like a dead person in there. Yeah, a little too late for him. Alright, and there's 2 treasures around here. Oh wait, we can still go further in. Looks suspicious. There are limbs hanging, floating in the water. There's gotta be a treasure chest in here somewhere. The amulet. They referred to him as the naked archer in the quest in the top right. Get some arrows. This looks new. Whoa, someone saw me. Alright, that was kind of stealth, right? So there's more over here. Are there any dudes? Come on, dudes. The guy sleeping? Oh. Yum, let's go swimming. Maybe. It's called an underwater cave, but we haven't gone swimming yet. Oh, there's someone. There's some stealth.
This must be the amulet the naked
Oh,
man
nice.
was
Alright, we got
wondering
the
about. Looks
amulet.
expensive.
Awesome. Making some dinner here with some pig. Big yum. So did that complete the quest of the Ares people? The Sons of Ares or whatever? Why is my quest thing bugging? Oh. Okay. No, okay, we've killed 5 of them. So they're in different caves. So maybe now we've got everyone in this cave. I saw there was another side quest. Yeah, you can see on the map up here. 160 meters that way. Maybe that other side quest will get us to more. What is this dude doing? Whoa, skeletons? Alright, we'll loot this dead body here. See if we can find a way out of here now. Alright, hopefully this second side quest gives us the other 5 hooligans we're looking for.
Malaka. There are followers of Ares fanatics up ahead.
Nice, alright, that's pretty good. Who? Alright, so these are them? Alright, let's just finish them off. Nope, fat nope. Oh, I can do this cool, like arrow thing, right? Yeah, like that. There. Now fall into my trap. Oh, I didn't press it. Alright, arrow thing again. Okay. Oh, I'm about to die. Alright, let's focus less on arrows. Oh yeah, I forgot about this aspect too. If you dodge someone right as they're about to hit you, it like goes in slow motion. Kind of cheap, I don't know how realistic that is, but it's cool. It makes fighting a lot easier. A lot of these guys are super easy to see when they're about to swing. Alright. See, oh, it's not a person, it's a note.
Who was he going to meet? I should find out.
Alright, let's do it. It's pretty close. Maybe this will bring us to another cave. What's up with these people and like really bloody slaughterings? Shut up, she's gonna give our location away. Maybe that dude can sell it and buy pants. Well, it is cool. Like in Witcher, the idea is that as a Witcher, like you are like a hired mercenary, where you don't do anything for free. You charge for all the contracts you do. And in this game, it's essentially the same. As in Misthios, you're just a hired person to just complete contracts. And so it's the same way where like we don't do anything for free. Everything we do, we charge. And so with this quest, like we took the amulet as payment for killing them. And in doing so, like saving him. Ooh, that's a big, what is that, like a boar? Ooh, what a shot. Oh, he's gonna charge us? Piggy. Uh-oh. Not doing so well. Okay. There we go. Some cooked bacon. Soft leather. We'll take it. I haven't done any crafting or anything in this game, similar to Witcher. Is there another board? I just like kill your... Put them both out of their misery. Alright, let's see where we're going.
I need to talk to him.
Doesn't look like a cave, but... Whoa, is that a cheetah? What the heck? Really tricking Greece over here. Strong cheetah boy, too. Getting all the exotic meats. Kitty, yeah, too bad. I got a cool tusk for it. Let's run through all this cacti real quick. Whoa, is that a dude on a horse? This place seems to be really in the middle of nowhere, but there's like an entire civilization here. Let's go. You reach affiliate. Yeah, nice to see you, Darius. Yeah, we reached affiliate like last week, and then now we're about to hit 100 followers too. Things are going well. We got the sub badges up, as you can see from Miss Buttons. We got the custom emotes in for the subs. We got some bit leaders already. All things affiliate. Let's save this guy. The cool thing about the story too is you're sort of like you're a mercenary in between the war of Greece and Sparta. But because you're a mercenary, you don't really like identify with either one of them. So you can just like kill whoever you want, but you can also just like be on the same team with whoever you want. Statical redeemed make me dab. Oh no. Okay, first let me kill this innocent domestic dog and then I'll dab. Oh, it's a strong dog. Alright. There, now we've killed the dog in pretty much every game that we've played. Alright, ready? Here's the dab for you. I gotta warm up. Right arm, I guess? Alright, we'll go. We'll do a little bit of both. Thanks for redeeming that. That's the first make me dab that's been redeemed. Sell out, literally. So now we've just like angered this entire little militia that's here. So yeah, we will literally fight for whoever pays us. Or in most cases, it's whoever just asks us first, we'll fight for them. Alright, who's next? Someone else is firing at me. Oh, our friend Eagle is helping us. Redeemed Hydrate. Oh no. Where's my water bottle? I'm gonna kill this archer real quick. You got all the Kazi points, Darius. Oh, thanks. Shoot, and there's a hunter here? Alright, first let me take this sip of hydration. You wanna ask to see who will pay you most? I mean, I've played this game so long. I'm at like 70 or 80 hours. That at this point, I just have so much money that I don't really care how much you're gonna pay me. There we go, there's the hydrate. Thank you for using these points. My favorite is now for 1,000 points, I'll run an ad. But yeah, at this point, instead of money, I consider like who's gonna make me travel the least. That's a big thing for me. I want to do this as fast as possible. And then whoever asks me first usually is what ends up being. Is Andrew here? Let me check. No, he's not. Just text him. But he'll be here tomorrow. We're playing, when we do Pirates of the Caribbean tomorrow, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do that with Andrew. And maybe another streamer. Dang, this go. Oh, it's because this is the hunter. I didn't even realize like what we're doing. What is this wolf doing? No, Miss Buttons, dear. He's talking about me. All right, nice. So I think we've killed pretty much every like living person in this area. Always a good metric.
What was that all about?
The military suspects me of smuggling deserters from the warfront. Okay, fine. They knew I was doing it. Like a scout, did you see a man on your way here? A skinny sort of idiot, wearing army colors.
I was just looking before, but now I'm here for real. What are we doing? Hey, Chan, welcome back. So there's this like group of hooligans running around, Sons of Ares or something, and we are going around and trying to kill them. We've killed 5 of the 10 of them, and they're hiding in caves.
No, he can't be dead. We had the perfect plan to get him home.
And to do that, we are just killing every living person that we see, including dogs
You
at this
must be
point.
close to him to risk your life, or he was paying you.
I did it for the girl.
Girl? What
And
girl?
they're making me dab.
His wife? There's always a girl, isn't there?
There's
Look,
always
he
a
got
girl.
drafted into the war. She wouldn't stop crying. And my specialty is making people disappear in a different way than you do. So I decided to help them get back together.
Yeah, we've been going after the dogs. Good thing you missed that. You wouldn't have liked it. Okay,
It's rare to find a man with a good heart these days.
don't kill dogs.
We've
Too
all
late.
got people we
We've killed a dog in every game we've
need
played.
to look out for.
Yes.
Although in
We
the
do.
Lego Marvels, it was horses.
We need to get to Isabel.
We've
I
killed
need the
innocent
wife.
domesticated animals
If
in
the
every game
guards
we've
come after
played.
me, she'll be in danger too.
I'll make sure she's safe. Where will I find her?
Follow the road to Kidonia.
Alright, so we went to this guy
Her
thinking he
house
was
will
going to
be
lead
okay.
us to the rest of the mercenaries, but it seems like... Oh, we did it. Okay, nice. New quest. Find and help the wife of the dead guy that we found. We gotta travel so far. I'm pressing the buttons that you use to call your horse in Witcher, but it's not doing it. Alright, let's get on our very cool horse. Will it just take me there? Oh, beautiful. I love autopilot. Which dead guy? So after we exited the caves, there was a dead guy with a note. And the note was like, oh, I'm going to meet you in this place. So we went to the place to see who he was meeting. And we killed everyone there except for the guy he was meeting. And now we're going to go and check up on the wife of the dead guy. Roach could never, literally Roach could never do a autopilot and look as cool at the same time. He could never. Oh, I'm being attacked by someone. Is that what's happening? Okay. Who is shooting? Why is someone always shooting at me? Who is shooting at me? Oh, it's because we like ran up right next to them. Okay. Well, again, I wanted to do this in stealth, but we just rode a horse right into the middle of the camp. We should do a thing where you can redeem bits for you to do stuff in game. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Let's do that. Yeah, I've seen some really cool like channel points and bit stuff that people have been doing, and it's tough because I think it depends a lot on the game that you play. But I really should just spend some time like
Looks like she
thinking
put up
about
a good fight.
the games I play
Not good enough.
and what we can do. Like, we can kill more dogs. Wow, so she didn't make it, that's for sure. If you have any suggestions for in-game challenges for this game, then let me know.
I saw the guards dead outside. Good job, Mistios.
They got to her before me. There was nothing I could do but avenge her.
She trusted me, Mistios. All I wanted was to make her smile. But every time I tried, all I brought her was pain. It's all I ever do. I
That's
shouldn't
deep.
have told her about my stupid plan to reunite her with her husband. I did this to her. Didn't
Don't
I?
blame yourself. Don't kill anyone for 10 minutes. I don't know, that'd be tough. That would be tough. Don't move for 1 minute, that'd be so
Nobody
bad.
wanted
Those are good
these men
ideas.
Like these. Least
Those are
of
good
all
ideas.
you.
Let's do that.
Everything seemed okay when she smiled, you know? I didn't care who she was smiling at.
You did your best.
No one's best is ever enough.
No. No, it's not.
Take this. I was going to give it to her when I helped them escape Kidonia. To get them through tough times.
Nice,
Then-
alright. Damn, we're like knocking quests out right now. Let's see what else we've got. So we've killed 6 of the followers of Ares. So we're getting closer. I mean, it doesn't give us much to go off of. It just says they're hiding in caves in Zeus' playground. And we already went to that cave, right? Crunchwrap is raiding with a party of 8. Hello, Crunchwrap fam. Nice to see everyone. Thanks for coming in. We are spending our Saturday night with Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Appreciate everyone coming in. How's everyone doing? Blowing up the chat with the emotes. Love to see it. How's everyone doing? Welcome in, welcome in. We were just brainstorming fun channel point redemptions for Assassin's Creed Odyssey, if anyone's got any recommendations. So far on the table, we've got don't move for 1 minute and don't kill anyone for 10 minutes. Alright, where's my horse? There he is. Phobos. Yeah, the like autopilot horse in this game is so nice. It can give you such a break. Welcome in. If you're new here, my name is Kaztron. I am a variety streamer. I do mostly single-player, story-driven RPGs. Think Assassin's Creed, The Witcher 3, stuff like that. My occasional Sunday Pirates of the Caribbean stream, if Crunchwrap will ever play with us. We'll be doing that tomorrow. The occasional Lego Marvel as well. How about don't kill any dogs for infinite minutes? No, that doesn't sound like a good one, I have to admit. I don't think that's one I can compromise on. I like the continue killing as many dogs as you can in every game that we play. That's always fun. Like flying there. He'll be playing WoW soon. Wink. I don't know if I'll be playing WoW, gotta admit. I mean, I feel like there aren't many people who are picking up WoW for the first time right now. I feel like most WoW players are people who are playing WoW Classic because they played it 10 or 15 years ago, and now they're sort of just like, they love the nostalgia of playing WoW, so they keep playing it. Like, I don't know any other 22-year-olds who play WoW. But maybe that's like my anecdotal experience. Killing a random civilian. See, Choctaw 55, that's more of my thinking, rather than the don't kill any dog for infinite minutes. Like, 100 bits and you get to choose a random civilian that we walk up and just slaughter in the street. I like that thinking. You found an untapped market. We have a 14-year-old girl in our guild. Well, that might be a little too young. Alright, so this is the cave we're looking for, right? Are there people we can kill? Wow, I'm just right here and they don't notice me. Let's just stick with the plan of killing every living person I see. How about that? He should be the last of the... Okay, we got one more of these followers berries. I tried playing WoW Classic about a year ago, and I don't know why I prefer Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah, I'm the same way. Well, and it's like... I remember when I was playing WoW Classic, at first I was like, the graphics are so bad, I can't handle it. But then to go from that to playing Pirates of the Caribbean, like, you're not getting much of the graphics upgrade, it's more of a downgrade if anything. But I think, personally, I play Pirates of the Caribbean for the same reason that a lot of players play WoW. It's because I played it 10 years ago, and I have that nostalgia of playing it, and I like going back and playing the game. It reminds me of playing it 10 years ago. But if I were to pick up WoW now, because I never played it in the past, I just don't have that. But you know, like the Sunday Pirates of the Caribbean streams, like with other streamers and like my family and stuff, that's just like, you know, it's fun to go back and play that.
Thank you so much!
And I don't know, if I was to play a game like WoW, I don't know, I played Neverwinter, which is basically just like a rip-off of WoW. One might even call it like a WoW sequel, and I enjoyed that a lot. I don't know what it is. And I feel like, maybe it's just me, I don't find MMOs like that entertaining to watch. Like, I don't know if I would do that on stream. That's what Crunchwrap and I were talking about, like, last Sunday during the Pirates of the Caribbean stream, was... like, a lot of those games, you just are grinding, like, for hours. And I don't know how much I'd, like, want to just, like, stream me just grinding, like, how entertaining that would be. I've been playing Pirates of the Caribbean with Crunch when she's streaming. I'll give you a follow, like, help around if you need it when you're streaming. If you're like, yeah, for sure, that'd be great. I really am trying to build, like, a strong community around the game on Twitch. Like, it'd be great to have, like, a stream team of people who, you know, play it together, stream it together. So I'd love for you to join in. We're gonna play it tomorrow, and you're totally welcome to join us. I'm in this guild, and they take it like super seriously, where they have like events every other day, and tomorrow we have like a guild meeting and stuff. So thank you for the follow. I appreciate that a lot. Welcome. welcome in. Looking forward to hopefully playing with you. That'd be really fun. It's about playing with others. That's what makes it entertaining, the community, for sure. And I think that, I totally agree. I think that is why I'm so hesitant to get into MMOs on Twitch without something like this. Something like playing with other streamers or playing with other people. Because just like sitting and watching me like grind alone would not be as fun. But like, I think if I was on a call with like 3 other people who were playing WoW, or 3 or 4 other people who are playing Pirates of the Caribbean, and we're like doing something together, we're like going through a storyline or a quest, or we're like doing a ship versus ship or a PvP or something, that'd be a lot more entertaining to watch than me like in Misty Mire just like killing skeleton duelists for 45 minutes. But it's great to see that there are people who are like other people on Twitch who are like into playing Pirates of the Caribbean, because I haven't found a lot, and I've been trying to connect with as many people as I can, so that we can play together and like have fun and like build that community around it. Because I mean, it doesn't take much for like doesn't take a lot of people to start like a strong community around a game like that. I mean, some people make streams out of shining hunting for Pokemon, and it's more of a chat stream for them. We'll play together, so it's entertaining for your community. Yeah, I agree. I think that something like Pirates of the Caribbean, if it was like me doing like grinding and my chat was like a community around it who like playing the game, like for sure that would be entertaining to watch, because like you said, like it's more of just like a community building thing, like playing with the chat.
You can't put a price
but like
on
right now it'd be
Those
tough
men
if I was
deserve
playing it
what
and
they
like
got.
no one in my
You
chat has
gave us
ever played
something
this.
that
No one really
Rahmik
knows what
can't
I'm talking
buy.
about.
Peace.
Hi Queen
For that,
Jujubee, I'm
we
sorry
will
I
be
totally
forever
missed your
grateful.
chat. I'm just
But
seeing
we
it now.
cannot leave you
I hope
without
you're
showing
well.
our
Nice to see you
gratitude.
again. Thank you for coming
Please
in
take
again.
this.
I appreciate
I have no need for
that.
it any longer.
We're playing Odyssey today. Actually, the last time you were here, we were playing Witcher, and we talked so much about Assassin's Creed, and then we want to come back and play Odyssey because I haven't played it for a couple weeks. So I appreciate that conversation from last time. You could do a stream getting all the legendary fish. That's seriously what we were talking about last time. We were saying like we need to find the parts of the game that are the most entertaining to watch, but also that are the most entertaining to like interact with people like around. So something we were saying like a fishing stream, like that would be really funny to watch, and it's something that people who haven't played the game before, like it's not like very hard to interact with the streamer who's fishing. I'm like, yeah, I saw you're playing this, and I'm like, hey, yeah, it's literally from our talk from a couple days ago. You inspired me, Queen Jujubee. What can I say? Alright, we're grinding out these quests. Any side quests? Let's go see what this person's complaining about now. Being max level in this game is so much fun. Like, there's nothing you can do and not be confident that you can just, like, get through it super easily. But I mean, that's like the community. Like when I started playing Witcher, that was the community that I found, where even if I was doing something like grinding side quests, there were people in the chat who like played the game, were familiar with the game, and it was more of like a chat session, like you're talking about chalked out. And if Pirates of the Caribbean had the same thing, like how WoW does too, I think that a lot more streamers would play it. If there was like a stronger community around it, a lot more streamers would play it. Thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate that a lot. Nice to see you. Reward points can go to a viewer wanting to do a PvP or SVS with you. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I'm gonna go through this chat afterwards to make sure I'm writing down all these good ideas. I totally lost the waypoint. Although honestly, I feel like anyone who wanted to do a PvP or SVS, I'd be down to just do it. At this point, like I'll get anyone to play. I saw the trailer for the new Assassin's Creed. I'm so excited to try it. Yeah, I'm glad you went and watched it. Actually, I was watching like they released like new cinematic trailers yesterday and today, and I was thinking about you, and I was watching on Twitter this morning because they look awesome. They released a really lengthy gameplay trailer. It looked cool. I mean, it looked like pretty much every other Assassin's Creed game, which I think has a lot of pros and cons. They were bringing a lot of emphasis to the fact that you could like pet cats in the game, which apparently is a big part of Assassin's Creed that I've never gotten into or seen before. But a bunch of people were super happy that you could pet cats in Valhalla. But yeah, it looks awesome, and it totally fits right into like that Assassin's Creed story. Oh, a high reward
You
point
there,
to going against
Mistios.
Ghost on Raven's code. Insta death, yeah, no. I think I'm still... What level am I? Like, I don't even think I'm level 40 yet. I feel like I'm low 30s.
What's on your mind, old man?
I'm dying, Mistios.
I haven't been
I can
grinding
feel
it
it in my
enough.
bones.
I was playing it for a while, a couple
But
months
first,
ago. That's like
There's something I
my
need to do.
my guild kicked me out
Will
of
you
the
help man
of the
fulfill his
Discord.
dying wish? I can offer
I was
you
like,
what
"Hey, what's
Daphne
up?"
I
And I
have
requested to join back, and he's like, "You plan on
won't
playing
deny
again
an old
soon?
man
It's
his
been
final wish.
1 month
What
and
is it?
28
I
days since
always
your that
promised
last
my wife
login.
I'd
Like,
take her to
calm
see the
down,
red
dude. Like,
flowers on
I
the
got
summit
other
of the
things to do
mountain
besides
in Zeus's
grind
playground.
Potco all
It's a
day, every
beautiful
day."
place. Great view. But she met the ferryman.
Yes, that's the
before
one
me,
I saw.
Mistios.
Huge Viking fan. Yeah, I think
I
the
never let
Viking,
go
like,
of my promise.
I don't know, they've
It
done
was
so many of
always
these
one
games, it's
thing
hard
or
to find a
another,
period
you
of
know?
time that I feel like
Children,
one of these
war,
Assassin's Creed
what have you.
games hasn't already touched. And choosing the Viking one,
If you
I
tried
think was
harder,
awesome.
she might have gotten to see the view.
I
tell
enjoyed this game.
myself that every
Are you
day.
talking about Assassin's
So,
Creed Odyssey?
what do you want me to do?
Dirty,
I
dirty
need you to pick some
420.
of those red flowers for me from the
Iconic
summit of Mount
username.
Lida, so I can take them to my wife when I meet Hades. Just a few would do.
Dang, this guy is
Bring them
major
back to me
regrets.
here.
Honestly, yeah, this
I'll be
is
waiting, Mistios.
honestly like
And
probably my favorite game.
I
Or
don't
second.
have long.
It's like a toss up
understand.
between this and Witcher. I played this last summer. I was living like in the dorm at my school over the summer, and I would just like get home because I had nothing else to do, and they were like I wasn't living with near any of my friends or anything, and I would just like get back from work and just like grind this, and I'd play it so much. I played like 70 or 80 hours, and then I didn't play it again until like this summer. So it's been a long time, but I got really into it. I bought it to pass the time and figured I'd never catch up on this chat. It came out 2 weeks before Red Dead 2. Okay, so Red Dead 2, I could use your opinion, dirty 420. I gotta come up with a nickname for you. I can't say that every time. And I mean, I've obviously heard really good things about Red Dead, but I've never tried it, and it's something that a lot of people have been recommending that I play because these are the types of games that I like to play. So I've been thinking about playing it. So definitely open to any opinions you have on Red Dead 2 because I've been thinking really seriously about getting into it. People said it felt too grindy. Oh my god, have you played Horizon? That was pretty good. The only Assassin's Creed games I've played are Odyssey and Black Flag. That's the only one. If you like this, you'll love Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah, that's what Queen Juju Bean. That's how I met Queen Juju Bean, was playing that because I've heard that I would also like that game. So I've been trying to watch streamers who play that. There's just so many good games right now. Like I'm playing Witcher right now. I'm gonna play Valhalla when it comes out. So I need to get through like either Ghost of Tsushima or Red Dead 2 before Valhalla comes out in November. I only played Odyssey and Origins. Yeah, I joined
must be
the
the place the
Odyssey
old man spoke
Discord
of.
channel just to like talk with people,
There
and
it is.
those
The
people are
flower.
like, "Oh, I've played every Assassin's Creed game like twice. Like I've gone through all the storylines, and they're super into it." I'm like, "Whoa!" Like I played the pirated version of Black Flag because I thought it would be like ironic. I love them both. Ghost is pretty long. I don't know about playing Red Dead 2 before Red Dead 1. Oh, really? Would you recommend playing Red Dead 1 before Red Dead 2?
Flowers.
Like, I played Witcher
I should
3
turn you back
and had
to the
never
old man
played
near Gortyn.
either of the two Witchers. And sure, there was some, like, story backgrounds I didn't quite understand. But for the most part, I found it, like, pretty manageable. Red Dead 2, so I beat Ghost main story in less than a week. That's how good it was. Yeah, I remember you saying, but you said you played it, like, all day, every day. I ain't got time for that. I don't have the commitment for that. Like, I can't stick to one game a week. I'm only streaming like 4 days a week and I'll play like 3 different games. Played Red Dead 2 without playing 1 and it felt so wrong. Interesting. So you could play 2 first, but going to play 1 would be a downgrade in graphics, but it's still a great game. I mean, I'm a Pirates of the Caribbean Online fan. I don't care about graphics, you know? I'll play whatever it takes. Alright, so you're both saying Red Dead 1 and then Red Dead 2. So you're adding to my list. I've got Red Dead 1, Red Dead 2, Ghost of Tsushima, the Valhalla. I gotta finish Witcher, plus both the DLCs. And I pre-ordered the Marvel Avengers game that comes out in like 3 weeks too. So you've given me now 6 games to do in the next 3 months. Graphics don't necessarily make the game. I agree. I feel like there's definitely a high expectation now when it comes to like an immersive game, and you're trying to get like a super immersive content. To have a game like that looks like this, for example, or looks like Witcher, or Red Dead, because I know Red Dead's graphics are incredible as well. But it definitely isn't yet like a make or break thing. I worked in video game marketing last summer and this summer, actually, and one of the things that I was working on last time, I was working on the marketing for the Marvel Avengers game, and a big thing that I was interested in is like what parts about a video game are do gamers like are they most into, and it wasn't graphics, it wasn't speed, it was honestly like mostly it came from the like brand, like an Assassin's Creed game, because it's Assassin's Creed, they'll play it. You know what I mean? Like Red Dead, like Red Dead 3 were to come out, even if it had like terrible graphics and like a terrible storyline, it's Red Dead, so like they'll play it.
Is this why you left?
Since Red Dead 1 takes place in 1911 and Red Dead 2 is in 1899, that's kind of confusing. You could play the second part first in Red Dead 2. That would make sense. If you played Red Dead 2 and then Red Dead 1, you'd be playing it in chronological order. That's weird. Have you played God of War? I haven't played God of War, but that was also one that I've been watching streamers. Like I was watching Ghost of Tsushima streamers. I was watching God of War streamers as well, because I've heard a lot of really good things about God of War. Why don't you ride your horse, man? I know, I need to ride the horse, especially with the freaking awesome horse skin that I have.
He made the promise.
That's
to
what
his
I
wife,
really need to be doing.
and I made
I'm
the
just
promise to
so used to Witcher, where I'm like,
if
if it's more than 300 feet,
so glad
I'm
you
not
brought
gonna walk.
You
I'm
never
gonna fast
did
travel.
when she was alive.
Brand might be what it takes people buy it in the first place, but if it's a bad game, it's a bad game, and brand won't change that, in my opinion. Yeah. I mean, I think it depends like on the type of gamer. Like people who are streaming on Twitch or spending their free time watching Twitch, they're a lot more like, you know, they're like a lot more dedicated types of gamer where they're going to be more critical of the games they're playing, which is a good thing. Like I think they're also the ones who are going to get the most out of it. They're going to be playing it the most. They're going to be like immersing themselves in the content the most. I wish I could have my memory erased and play all those over. Oh, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. All right, you know what? You've sold it hard, Dirty 420. So, step 1, I gotta come up with a nickname for you, because that's the last time I'm saying your username. But, all right, Red Dead 1, then Red Dead 2, even though they're out of order. And then God of War, Ghost of Tsushima, Valhalla, Avengers. I've still got to finish both the expansion packs on Witcher as well. Just Dirty is fine. All right, I'll go with Dirty. Miss Buttons, play WoW. I don't know. If we start playing Pirates of the Caribbean regularly, and there's like a solid community around people who will watch, like grinding of MMOs, I think I'll be more open to playing WoW. D-Man. Okay, D-Man. Queen Jujubee's got it down. That's a pro streamer right there. Those are some long games, man. I know. That's gonna take me the next couple of years to get through it all. How long to beat will tell you how many hours you're in for. Witcher's super long. Yeah, I mean, I've played Witcher and this game through already. So I really shouldn't be spending my time like playing these two if I am like serious about starting like something else. Like I really should just like buckle down and like move past these games and like start playing other games. Because yeah, I mean, Witcher 3 was one of those games where I was also like, oh, what I would do to erase my memory and play it over again. But that's the great thing about Witcher is that because like the decisions you make affect the storyline, and it's got the largest voice catalog of any game, and it's got like 100 different endings, you can play it 10 times and play it 10 entirely different games. Like I'm playing it on stream right now, and I feel like most of the stuff that I'm doing, I didn't do the first time that I played it, which is like so awesome. Like I love that so much about Witcher. Yeah, you have too many good games out there. You need to play before you start replaying. Although I think I did play Odyssey New Game Plus, so I played it twice. Once with Cassandra, once with Alexios. Yeah, one thing that Chan was also saying was that like, I don't know, I haven't seen very many people who are playing Odyssey with Alexios, which I found surprising. It's kind of nice, but definitely was not what I expected. I could have swore there was a side quest here, like 2 seconds ago. There it is. But yeah, you're right. I have too many good games to play to be like replaying games that I've already played. Like in this game, like I'm like freaking max level, and I've done most of like the big quests. I finished the storyline. I've just been like bouncing around doing little side quests and stuff here and there. Like I could and should be spending this time like playing a new game, and maybe one that'd be more entertaining to watch too. I think the voice acting for Cassandra is better. Interesting. First time I played the game, so changed my mind after a few minutes. Went with Alexios. Well, Cassandra was technically supposed to be the canon yeah, which is something that's new now. I've been really interested in like reading all of the stuff that's coming out of Ubisoft right now, with how a lot of these games have much more involved, like strong independent female characters and like main female protagonists and stuff, and how the leadership at Ubisoft said the game wouldn't sell as well like if you had female protagonists and only female protagonists. And obviously it's silly, but seeing some of those Twitter comments too, where people are like I agree, or like give me a man because I would only play with a man. Like at least give me the option to choose. Like I don't know. To me, that's something like sickening to read. Maximum capacity reached. See, if I was Chan here, I would spend the next 20 minutes walking this slowly to find a merchant to sell all my stuff. But I'm just going to dismantle a bunch of stuff instead. Yeah, Twitter is toxic. I'm looking forward to Valhalla. I'm sure it'll be fun. Yeah, I don't know. Twitter is like, it's one of those things where like it depends what circles you're in, and you got to make sure you end up in the right like polarizing social media algorithms, because I want that gold. True. And also, yeah, I'm looking forward to Valhalla. Like, no matter what I'm playing, when Valhalla drops, like, that's what I'm gonna be playing. I'm gonna stop playing. Like, if I don't finish Witcher, the expansion quests, by the time November comes around, I'm just gonna stop Witcher and just start at Valhalla, and like commit myself to Valhalla. Because it looked like an awesome game, and I'm ready to play a game that I haven't played yet. And when I started streaming, I was like, I need to find a community around a game that I play that is strong. And I was like, okay, I played these like story-driven RPG games. Which one of these games has like the largest, strongest, most engaged community? And at first I was like, oh, it's Witcher. And like the research I had done said Witcher, so I started playing Witcher. And then I played like 2 Assassin's Creed streams, and I had like twice the amount of, like, I have 10 viewers right now. Like I think that's the most viewers I've ever had in my entire life. Like whenever I play Assassin's Creed games, people come in that I've never met before. The conversations are so much better, or not better. There's just like so many more conversations that to be had, and the community around Assassin's Creed games on Twitch is fantastic. And it's like that. That's what I want to build around Pirates of the Caribbean as well. Is I want to build like a strong community around that game, where like, you know, viewers and streamers go out and support each other, much like Assassin's Creed. But because there are way less people playing Assassin's Creed games compared to The Witcher, easier to be found. That's true. It's definitely less like satirized. Like I love to play Call of Duty, but there's no way I'm gonna be spending my time streaming Call of Duty. There's too satirized of the game. You know what? I'm gonna do it for you, Dirty. I'm gonna ride my horse. It's like life. Sometimes you want to eat mac and cheese with a hot dog. Sometimes you want something new. Literally. That's a fantastic way to put it. I think me moving to Valhalla is going to be like moving away from the mac and cheese with hot dogs. You think the jump will kill me? Hopefully not. Alright, no, we're good. Origins was how I'm surprised you didn't play it. I've heard good things about Origins. I've heard good things. D's been playing Call of Duty. I've been playing it, since Season 2, I think, and now they just dropped Season 5. Call of Duty personally is one of those games that like I will only play with friends. Like I'll play, you know, it's a Friday night and my cousins are on and I'll go play with them. It's not something that like I'll sit down and stream, or I'll sit down and play by myself to pass time. Origins similar to Odyssey, but ancient Egypt has said, yeah. Well, I don't know, for me, like one thing that I really like about Odyssey is like I study medieval studies in school, and like I'm really interested in this period in time, this part of the world. And playing Odyssey, like it's so cool to see the things that like I'm learning in school, like using the game too. That also like totally got me into Odyssey. And Black Flag was similar in that like super into like that period in time and like that group of people. It's why like I love to play Pirates of the Caribbean. And Black Flag was like Pirates of the Caribbean Online with better graphics. So like I love that experience too. Is your horse on fire? Yeah, no, it's cool. It's like a legendary skin. I don't know how I got it. But it's awesome. I like found it on some hunter or something. I'm surprised you have any time for games working for Google. Well, luckily it's an internship. And it's during the summer. But I don't know, I feel like for me, like playing games, it's just like my de-stressor. Like I'm at school all day and I'm working and you know, like I want to have something to do with my time that I can like come back to my apartment or my dorm to and just like de-stress. And so like I'll play an hour and a half of like on my PC like a night as a way to sort of just like end the day. And like I love it. And I grew up playing games with my family, like I grew up playing games with them. There's definitely like that culture in my family where like it's not a bad thing to spend your time playing games, and I use it as a way to like make friends and build communities and join communities. And like I've always found gaming to be something that like I'll prioritize. And like working for Google, like I work in games, like I have to know a lot of these games. Now you know why I yell at the TV all the time. I love Black Flag. Yeah, no, I do love Black Flag too. It's great. That was the first Assassin's Creed game that I played, and I got super into it. Happy Saturday, man. Hey, Chardude, nice to see you. Welcome in. How you been? How you doing? It's been a while. I appreciate you coming in.
Want to fight?
Let's see what side quest he has for us. Are any of these the quests? What's the vibe like in the Stadia crew? It's good. It's a good question. I think for me, like, I was worried that Stadia was going to be one of those Google products that they were going to launch.
Want to fight?
It wasn't going to do very well, and then they were going to cut it. It was going to end up like on the, like, you know, the Google deathbed. Let's just do mystery opponent.
I'm leaving.
Shoot, I pressed the wrong
Fine
button.
by me.
Let's have fun with this, huh?
Want to fight?
And so when I joined in, I was like, that was the number one question I want to add is like, what I wanted to ask was, well, like, what's your long-term vision for this product? Like, are you making like long-term plans for it, or is it more of like a quarter by quarter, year by year sort of thing? And they're super into it. They brought out execs and talent from like PlayStation, EA, and Ubisoft. They're making plans for like 5-6 years on the future. They're doing a lot more collaborations with YouTube Gaming to like, you know, get exclusive deals, like signing Dr. Disrespect and talks with Ninja and stuff, and like see how they can bring more people to the platform and like combine YouTube Gaming with Stadia more and have those integrations be stronger. So it's nice to see that. It definitely had a rough start. Like the launch was definitely not what I think they expected it to be. And personally, I think that they were selling it to the wrong group of people. Because of that, it didn't do as well as it hoped. So we'll see. Doing good, man. Hope I can finally make a stream. Yeah, it's nice to have you. It's nice to have you. Glad you can make it too. It's been nice to watch you as well. Always welcome in here. I like the concept, but I assume we'd be able to pay a flat rate and play a bunch of games. From what I understand, you have to pay for individual games. It's similar to Xbox, where you can pay for individual games, or you can pay like an Xbox Game Pass like thing, where it's like a monthly subscription, Stadia Pro, and then have access to free games every month. But the games change every month. The games can't hear you during fights. All right, we'll do. Thank you for that heads up. I want to make sure I'm not missing this chat. Still seems that way. Yeah, I think, I mean, Stadia is still also, it's pretty new. And they're still working out the kinks. But I think they're undergoing like a massive shift in audience right now, where when they launched, they went after like the hardcore gamers. Like they were advertising for the game like on Reddit and Wired and stuff. They were going after like people who streamed and gamed in their free time and had a lot of experience. Those are the people who, you know, when they are getting the massive lag or latency that you're going to get with cloud gaming on like even mediocre, like not even terrible internet, like they didn't like that, and they were expecting, you know, like you're saying, like pay a flat rate, play a bunch of games. Well, I think it was the wrong audience to try to break into the market too. I think they should have gone after that like more casual gamer, the more like social mobile like gamer. I think the idea of cloud gaming to like hardcore gamers too is still something that there's still a lot of stigma around, and like it's tough to break into that audience. This idea of just buying a controller, like, it's tough. And so I think that now, like, shifting their audience persona to a more like casual game, and you can see that in the games that they're starting to like have exclusive deals with. Also, they're targeting a different audience now, and because of that, it's doing a lot better. Xbox Game Pass and PS Now have huge libraries though to have to compete with. Yeah, and that's definitely like part of the it being new part, where like the library has been like every quarter it's been increasing by like 10-20%. Has it improved a lot since it launched? Yeah, I mean, they've been coming up with like software updates like it seems like every other week at this point. The latency is a lot better. The game catalog is a lot better. At launch it had what, like 10 games or something. They're making like, I think what will really help is they're starting to make like exclusive deals and like exclusive content on Stadia, and the targeting the new audience. It's getting a lot better. Are you playing on Stadia right now? No, I'm not. Although Odyssey is on Stadia, you can play it on Stadia. I didn't bring my, I'm away from like where I usually am for the summer. I didn't bring my Stadia with me. But I should have a Stadia stream. That would be fun. I mean, I think it's just a matter of time until like we see like a strong adaptation of cloud gaming. I think that right now, where cloud gaming is at, they went after the worst audience. They went after the most critical audience with the highest expectation. And to break in a new technology with the most critical audience, that's tough. I think that like your early adopters are not likely to pick up something like cloud gaming right now. It's so silly that he's not affected by these like moving spiky things, but I am. They whine about everything. Dude, gamers are so hard to please. No, it's so true. It's so true. It's so true. I mean, one thing that I found interesting too is that like gamers tend to like, when it comes to their technology, they like to go against the mainstream. They like to be using something that not a lot of people are using, which is why I think they went after that audience in the first place for cloud gaming. Is 'cause they marketed some like new technology. It's like the future. You'd be the first one doing it. You know, you'd be like so quirky by using cloud gaming. But the technology was not advanced enough for that audience yet. Like if they had gone after the like, think of the people who like play Xbox just to play Call of Duty, like very casual style gamers who they're not playing MMOs, they're not streaming. You know, they play a lot of games just to play with other people rather than to like really do it themselves. They're not looking for necessarily immersive content. They're doing it for more like a social aspect. That is the audience I think that cloud gaming is ready for right now, because their expectations are not so high as like super like dedicated gamers, and they're more willing to adapt technology that's got a little bit of flaws. Let me pause this so I can catch up with the chat. I'm sort of just like ranting. The idea of console wars and console versus PD is ridiculous to me. I've always had Xbox and PS consoles. Yeah, I only just got I've had the Xbox for maybe a year and a half. Before that, I was always all PC. But also never quite got the console wars. For me, it's always like we're all doing the same thing. Like, why does it really matter if I'm doing it on something built by another company? It didn't make a lot of sense. I totally agree with everything you're saying. At Dirty, the wars between everything just needs to stop. I do think PS is better exclusive though, but good games are good games. I don't care what the platform is, as if humans aren't already divided enough. I totally agree. It feels like, I think console wars come from what you were saying before, where they're just so hard to please. I feel like they just need something to be competitive about. Like, gamers are just like naturally really competitive people, and here we've introduced something for them to be more competitive about. Like, now they can like, you know, it's something to blame their failures on, but also credit their successes too. But I don't know. I think also they don't consider like equity enough. Like, there are some people who are just not in the like socioeconomic position to have like a $3,000 gaming computer. Like, and why are you gonna make fun of those people? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, some people, they're like housing insecure. Like, the Xbox and the consoles are great because it's just like plug and go. You can just like pick it up and move with it. Like, that's super nice to have. Like, me like moving my PC is a lot harder for me to move my Xbox. Also, like, I use my Xbox as a home entertainment system. Like, I don't just play video games on my Xbox. I play very little video games. I use it for my Netflix and Disney Plus and like photos and stuff. You know, like if I was someone in my like, you know, starting my life out, you know, like it's got multiple things in one that I can do with it. Like, there are so many other reasons besides like the things that people love to fight about. It's like the iPhone versus Samsung debates. No, I totally agree. I totally agree. It depends so much on like what you're using it for, the background you come from. There's just so much more beyond what people like to argue about. We are watching you on the Xbox. Yeah, like you're using the Xbox to watch Twitch. Like, you know, that's a reason to have an Xbox, not have a PC. Some people just don't need a PC. Exactly. Some people don't need a PC. That's like, yeah. That's a great way to put it, Dirty. Some people just don't need a PC. And I don't know, I find those wars, they can be really disrespectful at times about, like, making assumptions about people based on, like, what they used to game. Like, at the end of the day, like we're all playing the same games together. Like, why does it really matter? Especially at times when, like, the government, like, will come after games for being like a negative influence, or there'll be people who stereotype gamers as, you know, people who are in their parents' bedrooms. Like, they're not attacking PC gamers, they're not attacking Xbox gamers, they're attacking like one community. Like, why as a member of that community would you decide to like further alienate yourself and further divide yourself when you're being like attacked on so many different fronts? It doesn't make any sense. And that's why, like, on Twitter too, I've seen a lot of people who are super against like cross-platform. I think that eventually, when all multiplayer games are cross-platform, like, we'll see a lot of these wars like go away. Because I agree. I think right now that the biggest thing too is like the exclusive parts of different games. Like, I pre-ordered Marvel Avengers, and I don't get to play it until I think like the first or second week of September, even as a pre-order. But there are people who, if you own a PlayStation 4, you can like play it right now. And there are people like Spider-Man, like, because I ordered it for the PC, I'll never get to play as Spider-Man because it's a PlayStation exclusive. Like, that kind of marketing is definitely like further dividing like this community between, in that case, then there is like a huge advantage to having a PlayStation. Like, it's an experiential advantage, which doesn't too much affect the gameplay, but it's still like a reason why you would have a PlayStation over something else. I saw a 75-year-old grandma that had like thousands of hours in Animal Crossing. Let me pause this so I don't miss the chat again. I like the way you put it, though, that people don't have the money to pay for a great PC. So why make it fun of them for playing it in a console? I don't understand it at all. I totally agree. And yeah, I think games like Call of Duty and Animal Crossing, they're great because they're bringing gaming like more mainstream. And I think we need more of that. I think that is bringing a lot of like equality to the community, but also like a lot of understanding to the mainstream, which is something that gaming really has never had, and it's really nice to see that. And so as much as people want to play on like, no, they want to hate on people who play Animal Crossing on the Switch, like shut up, like we're all playing games, like we're all like supporting each other. Man, you should get a PlayStation just to play God of War, The Last of Us, Entrance Series, Ghost of Yeah, that's the thing. It's like those exclusive games, they're only furthering that divide. But at this point, that's the way to get ahead. Like, because so many of these games are going cross-platform, and the difference between different consoles is getting slimmer, and consoles are catching up to PC like so much faster. Like, there's only so much like market differentiation you can really have right now, and like exclusive like characters, exclusive games, exclusive storylines. All of that is like, you know, you've got to do it to have your market differentiation. Okay, I really wanted to do, should we just do all of these? Like, screw it, whatever. We could do it. They're not hard. Horizon is coming to PC though. That's the first time ever happened to a PS exclusive. Yeah, I saw that. That was really big in the community too. I think that was a great like olive branch as well. I hope that sets a precedent for a lot of others. That's really the only reason why I have a PS4. It's for the exclusives, so maybe that would be set a precedent. Yeah, the PS exclusives are great, and I mean, that's why I think that is how like PlayStation started so far behind Microsoft, but it caught up and to some would argue surpassed it so quickly because they really found their market differentiations in like their exclusives. I'm gonna be right back. That hydrate from earlier has gone right through me. Give me 2 seconds. All right, we're back. One thing that I hear on the Stadia team a lot, a question that's asked, is how do we make this more equitable? And I think more generally, a lot of these cloud gaming like platforms are asking the question, like, how do we make gaming more equitable? I think that's really where a lot of these platforms are heading to, where like cloud gaming comes in and solves that problem of like maybe you're a kid who's got divorced parents who got to move a house every weekend, like moving a PC, that's out of the question. Like to bring up your whole PC and monitor and everything all the time, like that's a pain. Even moving an Xbox with all those cords and stuff can be really hard. And you got just the controller, like a cloud gaming controller, like a Stadia controller or something, makes that a lot easier. Same with people who are like housing insecure or come from like low socioeconomic backgrounds. A lot of these platforms are now they're caring a lot less about like how can we provide like the best graphics or the best gameplay, because a lot of that is falling more so on the game developers, but it comes a lot easier now. And then more is like, how do we just get more players? Because they're seeing now that like games like Animal Crossing and Call of Duty is showing that like gaming is not necessarily for a specific type of person anymore. That gaming can be a lot like cell phones. That like if someone can find the right game, anyone can get into gaming. That you don't need to target like a specific gamer, and that anyone can be a gamer. It's just a matter of what type of game they like to play. So a lot of these new platforms are really prioritizing that idea of like, how do we create more equitable platforms with maybe more low-key games like Animal Crossing that attracts a new group of people, and bring in like a whole new like community segment into the idea of like what gaming is. And so I think that is like where I'm really interested to see. Thank you for the follow, Dirty. I appreciate it. Welcome into the community. Hopefully you'll be here to see some of the games you've added to my list. I think there's about to be a huge spike in housing insecurity. I totally agree. Housing insecurity, I think, is becoming. I mean, it already is. Like low-income housing is like a top priority in like almost every county. I live in California. In California, like you can't go to a county without seeing like low-income housing and housing insecurity for the last 5 years. It's already been a problem. Now, especially with COVID, that's going nationwide. But I really think that like these games that are showing that anyone can get really into gaming is doing so much for the community, and it's really elevating a lot of platforms like Stadia or like Nvidia's cloud gaming, who can provide that, because these are gamers who don't need 120 FPS and they don't need super exclusive games. They just want something to play games on, and those kind of consoles I think are going to come like in the limelight soon. That's 100 followers. Oh, you're totally right. I totally forgot. Woo! Congrats, Dirty. I mean, the 100th follower. Thank you for that. It was 100. That's awesome. That's crazy. We hit 50 last week. Make sure you join the Discord too if you haven't already. We've been continuing a lot of these conversations from the stream into the Discord. I have in the Discord. I have channels for different games. I was thinking about making channels for different consoles so we could have more of these like console-specific type conversations, but I wonder if that would really just do more harm in terms of dividing the community, but we'll see. Maybe it'll be like a general gaming chat channel. You don't even need the graphics either, you just need something to find engaging. Exactly, and I think that like the demographic of people who think that, Miss Buttons, who think I care less about the graphics, I care more about the gameplay, like what Chan was saying, graphics don't make anything, a good game is a good game. Like that demographic is blowing up. I think because of that, you're going to see a lot of consoles like Stadia, you know, doing a lot better because they're going to be attracting a different audience. Which is why I think it was silly of Stadia to go after the like PC, hardcore PC type gamer as their target audience, because that's not the type of person who's going to get into cloud gaming. It's the person who's like what you're saying, Dirty. Stories, everything. A polished turd is still a turd. I don't know, like, my brother, he's a hardcore PC gamer. He's like a 4-monitor type gamer. And I'll play a game, and he'll be like, oh, he notices, like, the tearing is what he says, and the FPS drop from 120 to 100, and stuff like that. He'll consider that, like, a lesser quality game. If that performance, if you can't play it, like, on super high performance. Like, I respect that. That's, like, a type of gamer who they play these games for that, like, exponential superior type of performance while they're playing. That's valid. Okay, and that's how he gets his enjoyment out of the game. It doesn't matter really what game he's playing. If he feels like he's playing the game to the max potential, he loves it. And it's great because it means he gets to play all these different games. He doesn't really have a type of game that he's into. He just loves playing it like on that max potential. That's the type of person that Stadia went after as their target audience on launch. And I think that's silly. Because Andrew, my brother, he would hate Stadia. The amount of latency, the low catalog, like the tearing, he would absolutely hate it. I do video production, and people would much rather see a good story shot on an iPhone than a mediocre one shot on a proper cinema camera. Totally agree. Plus, there is this aesthetic too. There are realistic gameplays, and like the Animal Crossing, which is like a cartoon. Totally agree. And like, to your point, Miss Buttons, like, I would consider Animal Crossing to have great graphics. Pokemon Sword and Shield, same thing, great graphics, even though it's like cartoony. And to your point, Dirty, like 100%, like the storyline matters so much. And I think that audience, people who think that, is definitely growing. And I wouldn't say it's the majority of people right now who are playing like a lot of these hardcore games, or especially PC gamers. I think that's the sentiment of a lot more console gamers. But it's definitely growing. Have a great stream, pressing it on. Thank you so much, Chardude, for stopping by. It was really nice to see you. Thanks for joining the conversation too. That was awesome. I'm definitely excited to stop by with some more of your streams. And thanks for the conversation, the congratulations. I appreciate it. You're one of the 100. That's what matters, right? Make sure to join the Discord too if you haven't. Let's continue these convos. Have a good time with your family. Breath of the Wild is one of my all-time faves. Has cartoony style. Yeah, I was watching one of the other streamers that I've been watching. He's been playing Breath of the Wild a lot, and it's the same way. Beautiful graphics, and it's cartoony. And like, I would say I would use Witcher in the same way. Beautiful graphics, but totally different types. I'm like, that's valid. And it goes to show that like Dirty, I think you're the type of audience that is someone who is like, that's like a hardcore gamer. That's a dedicated gamer. This is someone who like spends their free time like either streaming or watching streamers and getting involved in their communities. And someone like you, like, you don't necessarily care too much about the graphics or the type of graphics. Rather, it's like, you know, it's cartoony or not. You just proved my point with WoW. Yeah, it's true. I don't know. That by saying that, you're implying WoW has like an enticing story, which I don't know. I mean, I appreciate beautiful graphics. I think that is a beautiful way to sum it up. I appreciate beautiful graphics. It adds a lot to a game, but it isn't a requirement, and it isn't make or break. I think WoW too is something that, like what I was saying with Pirates of the Caribbean and most MMOs, I think if you got a good group of people to play it with, it's really fun to play. Alright, that was a good one. I feel like that took longer than the other one. I think we started with the most difficult guy, no? Or are we going in level of difficulty? I forget. Maybe we should stop with this and continue more of the quests. If I wanted you and the family to play. Wow, this ring light is really bright. Let me turn that down at all. There we go. That looks more natural, right? Yeah, okay. Look, see, he has a quest. He has got that little side quest thing.
Want to fight?
No, I don't want to fight. I want you to give me a quest. Alright, we know what? Screw it. Goodbye.
I'm leaving.
I'm
Fine by
leaving.
me.
Let's see where we can head to. That's why I wanted you and the fam to play. Yeah. Oh, I wanted to continue the cultists stuff. Because we're pretty far in the cultists. Yeah, let's try to finish off this branch. Where is this homie? I'm covering the... Corinthia. Okay. Now go back in your little frame. Okay. Corinthia. Let's see if we can find that. Last stream we killed like 3 cultists and a minotaur. Where is Corinthia? There it is. Any side quests? Did it have any more clues? Usually you find these guys in side quests, right? Move myself again over here. Can be bought. Interesting. We're gonna buy a clue. Alright. So we should probably go to a city then. Let's find like a merchant. See if we can buy a clue there. Yeah, let's just go check it out. We'll explore a little bit. I gotta think of what to do for a 100 followers celebratory stream. I tweeted about it, but didn't get any responses. Gotta do something fun. Chan was doing a 12-hour stream. No, that was for her stream anniversary, huh? Her 1 year. We'll find something cool to do. Maybe we'll start a new game. Maybe we'll dip into some of these new games we've got on our list. Only 6 hours, not 12 hours. No, I'm pretty sure you said 6 hours, Chan. I think now you're committed to 12 hours. Now that I say that, I think I've just signed you up for a 12-hour stream. I died. Yeah, you suggested something on Instagram, huh? Yeah, I should go check that out again. If I were to start a new game of that list of games, what, you think Red Dead 1 would be where to start? Maybe for the 2-year anniversary, yeah. You'll do a 6-hour stream for every 1 year. So in 4 years, we'll do a full 24 hours. Go to this check mark. Okay, that's a really ominous way to put it. So you can buy a clue here. Red Dead 1 is about a 20-hour game. Just keep adding 6 hours so that eventually I'll be definitely streaming. Exactly. You have an Xbox One? Yeah, I have an Xbox One. I'm playing this on the Xbox One right now. How about a 4-hour stream for every 100 people? I could do a 4-hour stream. The last Assassin's Creed stream was almost 4 hours. I felt so bad. I was like, I'm gonna do like a 2-hour stream, and then we did the Minotaur, and I was stuck in that labyrinth. I couldn't find my way to the Minotaur, and it ended up being like 3.5 hours. We're gonna do a 4-hour stream to kick off a new game. That sounds like fun. I could let the community choose the game. Maybe we'll talk about it in the Discord. Find a game to play. Yeah, it's a 1x. Eight hours for 200, 12 hours for 300. Well, let's see if we ever make it that far. Oops, sorry, sir. Okay, there's gotta be a merchant around here somewhere. I feel like no matter what game I play, I end up saying that. Where's the merchant? Where's the merchant? A clue can be bought. A clue can be bought. Oh, I think they did Red Dead 1 in 4K for the Xbox One, so it won't look as dated. Are there a lot of people who play Red Dead 1 on Twitch? The classic university. Man, you sell these games hard. You've convinced me to add like 150 hours of gameplay to my next 3 months already. What more do you want from me? It's a 10-year-old game. It's not bad. I'm playing Witcher. That's like a 5-year-old game, right? Let's try the blacksmith. Blacksmiths are always suspicious, right? So probably not a huge Twitch audience. I don't know. You don't think I should start with Red Dead 2? Yeah, I did win Game of the Year. I mean, we could just check right now, huh? We could just see how many people are watching Red Dead 1. It's a Saturday night. It's probably a peak time, right? Let's see. It's got 2 viewers right now, so I'm sure at least a few people are playing. Yeah, there's 1 person playing. A few people are watching. I think the definition of a few is 2, right? Ooh, there's a dog. Let's kill the dog. Oh, we poisoned it. Why are the dogs so powerful? It takes more to kill a dog than a human. We can loot the dog. That's a game you should just play for yourself. I wouldn't make... Yeah, it's true. That's a really good point, actually. I shouldn't play it just to put on stream. You said it's 20 hours. I could knock that out. I got a couple weekends. I'm sure people are definitely watching Red Dead 2 because people are still playing online a lot. Yeah, Red Dead 2 is super popular. Red Dead 2 is always one of the more popular games. That's how I even heard of it in the first place, was going through like some of the more popular Twitch games. And then I got like super into like researching all about it. And I was like, oh shoot, this would be like a perfect game for me. We're doing more like 60 hours. That's more like Witcher. Oh, cultist clue. Hey, this was right. It was the blacksmith. We're killing it. Buy. Is this gonna say like cultist clue or what? Will any of these like... Will any of these say... Ooh, there's a Phobos skin. Does that look as cool as my fire one? No. They're both masterpieces. So how about this? Maybe I'll knock out Red Dead 1 in my free time over the next couple of weekends. And then we'll start Red Dead 2 next. And then hopefully we can get through Red Dead 2 before November when we start Valhalla. This is like a good idea, no? I worry about switching games. I feel like I worry that I've built a community around Witcher and Assassin's Creed, and that if I switch games completely, that'll be rough. But I guess only one way to find out. And I mean, they're not too different, right? The same type of game. Takes a minute to adjust, but you'll be okay. I will be okay. As long as you're here, we'll be fine. You seem to be the Red Dead pro. Okay, there's a cultist clue nearby. I had to buy it. I feel like it's got to be something from the blacksmith. I must have missed something. But variety is good. Variety is good. You're right there. I think that variety within the type of game that I like to play is important. Bro, I'm rolling in gold. Look how many drachmae I got right now. 84.5k. So many people get caught up in FPS games and totally overlook amazing things. Oh, I agree 100%. Dirty. That is totally my mantra around it. I mean, I think again it comes down to like why are you playing the game, but I totally agree that people overlook it too much. Any of these look culty to you? Huh, that kind of looks weird. A tattered Spartan flag. Let's try that. Ah, that was it. That was the clue. I mean, yeah, shooting each other is fun, but man, it takes a good story any day. Yeah, it's true. I think again, like these games are especially fun to like play by yourself and grind through and immerse yourself. But I think the FPS it does bring value into that, like playing with playing with friends, that type of stuff. Wow, so that flag told us exactly who it was.
Best left unsaid.
Am I hiding something? Okay. Served the cult only to feed his lust for carnage. They called him the Silencer. On the battlefield, he brought cries of pain, fear, of madness, of death. And when the battle was won, only his laughter could be heard. Fight for Athens on the battleground. Oh, interesting. That's fun. So let's go find a conquest battle. I'm a little too high. A conquest battle to go do. I'm a little too far to the left. Okay. I like that. I like that little variety in their cultists. And I will say, like, a lot of these FPSs, they're trying to add stories into it, which I find really interesting. Like Call of Duty, the idea of, like, integrating the single-player campaign with the multiplayer story into Warzone, and then now with every season, they're, like, building on the story of the last season. Like, obviously, you don't get any of the story in the gameplay, but they're attacking it. Like, their plan of attack is from a story-driven perspective, which I think like sort of proves your point, Dirty, in that like it's hard to find a gamer who isn't like convinced by a good story. Okay, can it be any conquest battle anywhere? Do I have any unlocked right now? It's gotta be a conquest battle somewhere. Did a bunch in this area already. Whack. Okay, we gotta lower some nation state power and trigger a conquest battle somewhere. Let's see, is there one in this area? There is one up there, and we could go assassinate this leader over here, right? If we do that, and we already took down the fort, then we should be able to lower this enough to trigger this up here, right? Or is this conquest battle only for within this area? The Isthmus of Poseidon? I don't think so. I feel like it's just anywhere in this greater red area, right? Was there fast travel? Actually, you know what? We're gonna ride the horse. Yeah, it's within the red. All right, good. Again, dirty to come save the day. Take me there, Phobos. Wow, the fire horse at night is super cool. He like glows. His hooves. That's really cool, actually. It really can just go back and forth and doesn't change the game much. I wish the switching of powers had more impact. Yeah, that's what we were talking about earlier, where like we tend to just like fight for whoever we want. And it'd be interesting if there were like different storylines that occurred based on like the shift in powers that might occur. That'd be really interesting. Because it would be cool to be able to play this game 3 times and have 3 different storylines depending on like who had power for what part. Conquest battles with overpowered attack and heavy weapons. You can just chain attacks and kill 4 people really quick in succession. Makes them real easy. Yeah. You know, I love the conquest battles. I love also it's like an opportunity to try out all the cool combos and stuff that you usually don't have the opportunity to use. I think they'll be more polished in Valhalla. Hopefully. I mean, Ubisoft is weird in like listening to its community a lot. They don't take like a ton of community feedback in their game development, which is sad. But we'll see. We'll see how polished it is. Hopefully it is polished. Yeah, I did a lot of Fate of Atlantis, the DLC. That was one I had a viewer on who was like, they were like it's one of the only DLCs that they've ever gotten, because it was so good, and it was one of the only ones they would like recommend people getting, and it was great. Nothing groundbreaking to kind of stick with what works. I totally agree. That's sort of like Ubisoft's mantra, where it's like, that's why like each game isn't like, not only is the dynamics of the game like all the same, but things like look the same and they feel the same, and the storylines are really similar, and like how they work, like the character arcs, because they have found like something that works, and they're not going to stop milking that cow until like it stops spitting out money, and so they're just like sticking with it. And I noticed that in the Valhalla like gameplay trailers, it looked a lot like Odyssey, it looked a lot like Black Flag, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Like I loved Odyssey, I loved Black Flag, but it's not something different. Rockstar especially, yeah. Rockstar especially is great at like trying new things and pushing boundaries, and then like setting the trend for other people or other developers to come in and like take what works. I like the second part, Fate of Atlantis, when you're in the hell place with all the dead people. So the parts of Odyssey that I don't like too much. Oh shoot, who is it? Oh, are the parts that are like super magic-y, super like deep in legend. Like I like it, especially I think Assassin's Creed as a whole. I like it more for the historical aspect and like living in like a textbook almost. I like that. So a lot of Fate of Atlantis was super like myth and lore and stuff that otherwise like in games like Witcher I'd be super into, but in something like Assassin's Creed I felt it wasn't really the point of why I played Assassin's Creed in the first place. I've heard that Odyssey was like one of the Assassin's Creed games. Like I've heard that said before that improved a lot on Origins, on its like previous parts. I hope that Valhalla is like that too, in compared to Odyssey, because maybe they saw that like changing stuff up with Odyssey like got a lot of really good feedback, and like polishing things got a lot of good feedback, and now they'll prioritize that more. Yeah, watching Queen GGB play Ghost of Tsushima, it seemed a lot like Assassin's Creed and Witcher, which is great. But those like personally, that's like the type of game that I love to play, and so I think that's why like it was like an obvious sort of addition to my list. Oh, you went flying. I love setting the animals loose, because they'll go and like kill people, but they'll also like go and kill you, and it's fun to see what they do. Might as well just do it, and then like jump on a wall so he can't get us. All right, go bear, go kill people. There, behind you. There's someone behind you, bear. No, stop looking at me. Behind you. Come on. Let's get his attention over here. All right, he notices the bear. Fight. What the? I have to land on him. I gotta run, man. It was nice talking to you. How about that? Yeah, it was great. Thank you so much for stopping by. This is the best on-stream conversation I've had in a long time. So I really appreciate you coming. I really appreciate the follow, too. That means a lot. Looking forward to continuing the conversation and talking again. Thanks also for all the game recs and adding to that list. Enjoy the rest of your night. Have a good weekend, too. Appreciate you stopping by. I don't know how all of a sudden we just like aggro to every person. Wow, that guy on the left looks really strong. I thought I was doing this stealth. I thought I was being pretty stealthy, and then all of a sudden there's like tons of people. That guy does not look nice. Oh, I have this power. I like this. Like blows everyone away. He got blown down the hill. Oh, he got hurt. Shoot, I should get rid of my hunters. What are they called? They're like it's bounties. They're bounty hunters, yeah. Because this is the last time I need to be hit by a bounty hunter. Wow, this is a strong guy. What did he just call me? Blew up the pot. Not getting past that shield. What is this, like, silver line? Oh, wait. I don't know. Now more people are coming. Let's just find the leader and assassinate him and get out of here, shall we? I'm not trying to kill every single person in a 10-mile radius. Excuse me, I just need to kill your leader. Let me through. This is bad. I'm stuck in this room in the corner, and now like 100 people are going to be in here. I don't know where my escape plan is here. Alright, he's dead. The nation state has decreased, right? I looted him. Let's get out of here. Excuse me. Bail, bail. Who is this? Some civilian with a giant axe? What the hell is that? I feel like a scepter. Alright, let's just get out of here. Excuse me. Oh, he's got a fun hat. There we go. See? The bear will get him. Get him, bear. No, don't get me. Get him, bear. All these people are running after me. I feel so wanted. It's like GTA. 5 stars in Assassin's Creed. Alright, let's get out of here. Ooh. Oh, poison, not fire. And jump. Oh, he did not roll. He just ate that. That is a long jump. I probably should not do that one. There, they don't see me, right? Alright, where else can we go lower nation state stuff? We need to inflict enough damage to start this conquest battle. What else lowers nation state? I've done a lot of these already. What is that? That looks interesting. Let's go over there. Check it out. Oh shoot, I made the jump. Nope, 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 nope. Ah. Oh, can I save it before I die? Quick save. Quick save. Where's the quick save? Did I quick save it? Oh, you can't save in the air. Oh, I made it. Oh, I'm fine. Alright, let's save it anyways. Yeah, this game is such a beautiful game. Like, this is when those nice graphics really come into play. Like, if WoW looked like this, I'd be all over it. Oh, the tree got in my way. What is that, like a moose? Or is it a really big deer? I think it's a moose. Alright, it's a camp. Is it a good guy camp or a bad guy camp?
You have to leave, Messios.
That sounds like it's a bad guy camp.
You're pushing your luck.
Ooh, I think there's stuff we can do here, though. He didn't stand very long. Okay. Let's see. Wow, this is cool. Very cool. Uh-oh, someone saw me.
There's no escape.
Rip this guy. Alright, let's see what else is here. Camp goes for a long Alright. That looks to be the best we can do. They're making bricks. Interesting. Again, fun game, not great graphics. Dee was saying they had to lower the graphics because there was so much other stuff going on. I heard that too. I heard that it's such a popular game. It has so many players. The servers got so crowded they ended up like having to make compromises like that. Which, I mean, that speaks a lot in the game. Speaks a lot for the game itself. Like, obviously it's a good game. It's like the most popular video game of all time. Like, it wouldn't be so unless it was a really good game. I think it just attracts a very certain like type of gamer. But you're right. I think if I play it with you guys, like play with the family, it'd be a lot more fun. And it's something that we can all do together, which that sounds like really fun. Alright, now for sure we will do stealth mode. Okay, that's not very stealthy. Get down, get down, get down, get down. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. So what you can do is you can hide in the bush. I think you just like to tease me. You can hide in the bush and then you can whistle. Well, that's not the whistle button. You can whistle. And then that like attracts their attention. And they'll like walk over to you. And you can lure them into the bush and then stealth attack them. And like keep them in the bush. No, it's not to tease you. Like I would like to find something that we can play together. Like that seems like a lot of fun. Do the thing. Oh, I don't have enough adrenaline points. I don't know. We were stuck in the tutorial for so long and didn't get super engaged with it. We sort of just gave up. But we didn't give it enough of a try. How do I already have a bounty on it? Alright, let's see if we can stealth our way out the rest of this. There's one. There's the last one, right? Alright, not bad. Assassinated the brick plant. Let's see what else we can do to lower the nation state in this area. There's a ton of stuff up here. We should really go see what that's all about, I guess. Because we've done every part that we've explored. We've done what we can to lower the nation state there. So I guess this is all we really can do up there. Yeah, like look at those graphics. That's crazy. Some muddy water. If this is a area of conflict, let's try to stealth it again. So we should send the bird up to do a little investigative work. It does look like it's a bandit camp of some sort. Wow, yeah. There's a lot happening there. What are they keeping? Just animals? I took this class in the spring called Roman Gladiators, and it was really interesting that there was this whole underground exotic animal market that they would sell for like gladiator and arena shows. And it's really sad if these like poachers would go out in the countryside and then like illegally, because even back then like you couldn't go and capture a lot of these animals because they were reserved for like royalty and stuff. And they'd go and capture them, sell them for really high prices. Oh, the bear got out. Oh, they're fighting the bear. This would be a good time to attack. Uh-oh, they see me. Here I'm hidden. Alright, let's see if I'm close enough to attract anyone. No, looks like their animals got out. Alright, here I should be able to attract someone. Are they all females? There we go, attracted her. Alright, there's one. Oh, that wasn't very stealthy. Okay, yeah, I did that kind of right in the middle of everyone. Yeah, okay, lesson learned there. Here, I can do this cool move, right? Just blow everyone up real quick. Shoot, I aggroed not only the poachers, but also all the big scary animals. Jeez. Uh-oh. More of them. More of them. Oh, here we go. Let's take out the bear first. It seems to be doing the most damage to me. There's more? What's up? Hey, nice to see you. Welcome in. Welcome to the stream. Glad you can make one. I've been enjoying your streams. It's fun. It's fun to hear you guys banter back and forth too. We're here playing Assassin's Creed. I've been playing a lot of Witcher lately, so playing Assassin's Creed. We're talking about what game we should play next. Probably not Dead by Daylight. Gotta probably preface with that. Not much of a horror guy myself. Yeah, it's always a mistake to let these animals go from the cages because they just come around and kill you. How you been? You got any fun weekend plans? Wow, see, he's hurting me before I even release him. Screw you. Alright, what's next? I saw there was another playing with Aragamus streaming. Oh, are you guys streaming Dead by Daylight right now? Oh, I appreciate that. That's kind of you to say. We try. We have a ball, don't we? We do what we can. Oh, there's another camp over there. It's my go-to. It's fun. We were just talking about how like some games, they're not games I would necessarily like sit and play by myself. But there are some games that I would like love to play with like my friends or my family, so other people, is like a social thing. And like the banter that you guys have, and like that's like, I think it's a perfect example of that. Like Dead by Daylight is a game that I would play like with my friends just to hang out like on a Saturday night and just like have fun and like joke around and stuff. And you guys are a great example of that. It's fun to see that. It's fun to see gaming like being used to like build community in that way. And it's like, it's just a good game. What was the objective of killing all of these people? You wanna? Yeah, I would be totally down to play. Yeah, I'm on Xbox. I think my username is just Kaztron. Oh, here, we can go up here. What's a lookout point? Yeah, it'd be fun. I appreciate that invite. I will keep moving east here. There's got to be something that we run into that lets us lower the nation state enough to trigger the conquest battle. Some ruins. It's always a good sign. Oh, it's a ruined temple. Here we go. This is exactly what we need. This is exactly. Okay, my big face is in the way. I can't see. Does it have? Yeah. So if we finish this area, it should lower the nation state a good amount. Let's see if we can do it stealth. That wasn't very stealthy. There's like 3 people who saw that. Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't even finish him. I'm not doing very well in the whole stealth department thing tonight. I love when they shoot poison arrows at their own guys. Poison themselves. It's comedy. Oh, he got me with that club. So there's an ancient tablet around here somewhere. That's interesting. I wonder what we'll get out of that. There's someone riding up on the horse over there. You see that? Oh, they're just coming. Oh, he's coming to fight me? That's it? I thought he was coming to help me. Oh, he is. He is. He's fighting that guy. Oh, no, no. Yeah, he is. Who is this guy? Some vigilante? My hero. Fight for me. My hero. Oh, okay. The wild freaking boar comes to me. No, he's killing him. Oh, he just executed my hero. Who was this guy? He just rode up on a horse out of nowhere. Okay, now we got all these wild animals in the area. While he's distracted with all the boars. Oh, wow. That sent me flying. Alright, that killed one of them. Let's loot this real quick. Jeez, get away from me. Good piggy. If you just hurt them enough, they run. Okay, the ancient tablet's gotta be around here somewhere. Let's send the bird up. Okay, and he's back. Oh, there's the tablet. Wow, this boar is not giving up. Prisoner, that's a good sign. Did the boar kill the bandit leader? That's hilarious. Let's see if we can get him. We've been looting too much. Let's drop some stuff. I'll probably finish up this area and then call it. Alright. We're looking for just the ancient tablet now. Not seeing an ancient tablet. It wouldn't be over there, right? That's a different area. Let's see. Aha! There she blows. What? Who saw me? There's these bystanders who just come by on the road and just like start picking fights with people. Is that what Sparta was like? Oh. Nice. 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 Pretty execution. Just lying there on the ground. Alright, let's save that. My face is in the way again. Just move me to the middle, huh? Now let's move me back over here. All right. Roll the end credits. All right, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate everyone. This was a great stream. This is one of the best that I've had. If you stuck around to the end, thank you so much. Let's do some shout outs. First of all, thank you, a huge thank you to Crunchwrap for raiding with that party. That was awesome. I really appreciate it. Hoping we can get on some Pirates of the Caribbean online soon. I had a lot of fun with your Fall Guys stream this afternoon. So thank you so much again for that raid. Thank you, ChalkDial55 for the follow. Really looking forward to also playing with you on some Pirates of the Caribbean. That'll be fun. And then of course, thank you, Dirty 420, aka Dirty. Lots of great conversations from the stream. Really enjoyed it. Thanks for adding all those games to my to-do list. Thank you, Darius, for the 100 bits and for all the ideas for channel points. Before the next stream, I'll definitely go in and add those fun like in-game channel point uses. Thank you, Miss Buttons, for the engagement. Love you, appreciate you. If you haven't already, make sure you check out our new Discord. We've been like getting a lot of people in there, so make sure to join. We're continuing a lot of those conversations that we're having in the stream there when we're not live on the stream. So feel free to go there, safe space, open space. And big thank you for 100 followers. I can't believe we have hit 100 in just, what, I've been doing this like 8 weeks or something, and it took us a week to get from 50 to 100. So to everyone who's been here, from whether you're a follower number 1 or number 100, I really appreciate it. I love doing this, and you guys being here to watch it, like, it means the world. So enjoy the rest of your Saturday nights. I'll be back tomorrow with some Pirates of the Caribbean, with some of the gang. Enjoy your weekends, and take it easy.